Oh, hi there. I was just, bashing my head in against the desk because it seems as productive a thing as anything, as we are here yet again on what could thankfully be the final entry into the Activision Blizzard saga, as Bobby Kotick is threatening to leave the hallowed halls of sexual harassment and go somewhere else, greener pastures where he can threaten flight attendants and touch interns in peace and quiet, goddammit. But honestly, this is more of a sideshow than anything. I wanted to have a little bit of a side rant on this, because this is not just a problem with Activision Blizzard. I've been talking for a while now about how we have seen various companies begin to be captured from the inside out by activists alleging all manners of ridiculous nonsense and offering up zero proof each and every time. I mean, just the wording in this article. Last week, a reporting from the Wall Street Journal blew the lid off. Oh my god, an expose. They've got the receipts right here. They got Bobby dead to rights. Blew the lid off fresh allegations. Right. Let me just reach on back here into my cavernous anus and pull forth some anonymous sources to say all kinds of stuff, of course. This is the state of reporting right now, and it has led us into a situation where allegations are truth. And it's not just the mainstream gaming media either. This has become the thing for the mainstream media press in general. And even within the gaming companies, within TV shows, movies, etc. The very fear of an allegation and the effect that the allegation has, without any evidence or backup or anything, is enough to actually see these companies spiral into a self-annihilatory, endless decline, as we are seeing now with Activision Blizzard. There was a recent event too in Warhammer 40k. I did a couple of talks about this over the weekend with both Saga, Cat, and Razorfist. I would highly recommend you have a look at those streams because they were excellent, albeit a little bit on the lengthy side, certainly, but nevertheless, where we talked about a lot of this stuff in general terms, and when we Saga in particular, we dived into the GW one, where Games Workshop is so damn scared to hell about being accused of anything that they're getting out ahead of the train and throwing themselves under the bus, to the point of entirely disavowing their own setting and franchise. Their whole apology screams, oh my god, no, 40k is awful, the Imperium of Man is terrible, there's nothing good at all in our entire universe. Okay. A bold strategy from the company trying to sell me plastic miniatures, but rightio then. I mean, you know what we need is we need the next level of this. Instead of merely going back on the trite old bandwagon of Imperium evil, we should go one step further and simply have GW go like, no. See, we're blameless for this, because we didn't invent any of this. We stole most of this shit whole cloth from other creators. That would be the next logical step, wouldn't it? And again, it is because of the weight of these accusations. Bobby Kotick considers leaving Activision Blizzard if he can't quickly fix its ongoing frat boy culture. This is a smokescreen, self-evidently. Literally, a week ago, he cut his own salary to a measly $62,000. A pathetic income, I'm sure you'll agree, and promised that he would do everything he could to fix these problems, and he would not stop until it was all, oh hey, hello there, door. Man, you're looking awfully tasty over there, aren't you? Yeah. Now, if anything, to be honest here, what lends the most credence and weight to these accusations isn't the Wall Street Journal's anonymous sources and their totally promise, I tell ya guys, legit internal sources, which they refuse to name or show or anything. It's the fact that Bobby is suddenly eyeing the exit strategy, particularly as well as here's the thing too. They bring up a couple of points here where there's been various allegations that have already been cleared and handled and dealt with either by firing the employee, internal investigations, etc. There was one here where a woman claims to have been raped twice. Right. The simple fact that you got raped, and then got raped again, and then decided to tell HR, makes me imagine that your definition of rape is a rather wide, broad, and fanciful one. And Sledgehammer shot back that they did not know about this. There's not a thing they know about. There was no report to HR. This is apparently nonsense. And even the allegations of Kotick as well. The former head of Activision Studio Toys for Bob Paul Reich says, if the news stories I have read are true. That's the thing. What? Sir, if random accusations about you came out from anonymous third parties that you'd never heard of and you can't see the sources, would you then go, yes, I should totally be fired from my position because this might be true? It is lunacy. It is self-evident lunacy, and yet it's basically all we've got right now. And again, it is absolutely an internal power play. We saw it again with Paradox. We've seen it again and again with Ubisoft, but Ubisoft have a little bit more of a dodge and get out of the way strategy than Activision Blizzard. Activision Blizzard attempted to appease the screaming, baying hordes by going, oh no, we're such terrible people, but we'll totally fix it, trust us. Yeah. The problem with throwing yourself onto the mercy of starving wolves is that they're hungry. They're probably not going to let you go. Like, here's a pound of flesh. Next one, please. It's not going to end. And the beautiful part is, too, once the entire leadership, once literally everyone has been fed to the starving hordes, and they are the ones actually in power, all the problems will simply just disappear. Not because of the culture changed or went away, or because of the allegations themselves were fixed or looked into. I guarantee you, even if every single activist here got into a position of power tomorrow, we still wouldn't have any police reports or actual effect on any of this beyond firing the upper management. And yet the accusations would stop because now, well, we're in power, you see. You can't fight against the party. Same idea with the Me Too movement. That was a lot of fun too, by the way, because it almost exclusively hit against the left and the middle. Very little, if anything, actually went on, the right side of things, because, oddly enough, we don't tend to sexually molest people. Weird, I know, yet it hasn't really caught on this side of politics. Very strange indeed. They eventually kind of started calming that down as well because it was hitting too many goddamn friendly targets, and today it's known more as a boogeyman more than anything else. It's the looming spectre of mistakes of Christmas pasts, practically. Yet, nevertheless, as we again saw with 40k, the sheer fear of it alone is more than enough to drive the response. Half of me wants to do more of a, proper video on the 40k debacle and highlighting the nonsense of it, but at the same time, the Sargon one did that very well. Though maybe a bit more of a bite-sized version might be necessary, since I thought that one... How many hours did that go on for? A while. Nevertheless, it's a great stream, though, which you absolutely should watch, as we went through a little bit of the history of all of this garbage. And this will not end, too. If the companies want to have any chance of fixing this, they need to actually start standing up for themselves. Ironically, Activision Blizzard started out on the right track by setting out a strident message saying, no, we refuse all of this, we disavow, this hasn't happened, this is bullshit, these are old allegations, this is shit we have already dealt with. And that should have been the party line from the get-go. If people start doing walkouts, all you should do is stand by the door with a notepad going, yeah. Don't even say what's this for. And when the employees then go, we think that the company might take punitive actions against us, just wait 6 months, 7 months, I'll start firing people. Here in California, I'm sure workers' rights there are an interesting gaggle, but if I've learned anything from associating with various HR departments, it is that there is always some reason to fire someone somewhere. And purging the ranks of these people is literally the only hope you have. Because they're not going to be satisfied. You can prostrate yourself as often as you damn well want, it's not going to work. And even, that's the thing too, Bobby here is worth God only knows how many hundreds of millions of dollars. He doesn't need Activision Blizzard. Activision Blizzard kind of needs him, because it was under his rule that their value really began to skyrocket. As far as he's concerned, he can just yank the golden parachute right now, leave the company, probably with a hefty little bonus on the way out as well, and spend the rest of his life fishing, living off the enormous quantities of money he's already got tucked away. It's not a problem for him. It's not a problem even for the company until the activists start taking over, and then, well, how's World of Warcraft been doing? Has that been a steady upwards curve? No, it has not. See, this is where we were mistaken. We used to think that the only thing that could kill World of Warcraft was World of Warcraft. Well, we were almost right, except the only thing that can kill World of Warcraft is Activision Blizzard. Oh well, we'll see how it works out, but I'm pretty sure at this point, we've seen the track laid out pretty well, and if Bobby is indeed chased out over spurious accusations, we can figure out pretty much two things. One, he probably did at least some of it, and two, it ain't gonna fix the company, and it certainly isn't gonna be leading to better video games. Until next time, I've been Arch. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon. Have a good day.